Welcome, Radiant Soul. Today is not just the dawn of a new day. It's the awakening of your entire being. The sun rising on the outside reflects a truth stirring deep within. This isn't just light breaking through the horizon. It's the weight of years being lifted from your shoulders. You're not entering a gentle new chapter. You're stepping into a moment where your silence becomes impossible to ignore. There's a power in your stillness now. Not everyone will understand what's happening to you, but you feel it. And that feeling? It's not anxiety. It's truth rising up from within, demanding to be lived. You've earned this moment. You didn't glide here gracefully. You crawled, you bled, you healed in the shadows, without applause, without permission. You endured seasons where your worth was questioned simply because you didn't fit into someone else's limited mold. You stayed in rooms where you weren't fully welcomed. You extended grace far beyond what was fair. And when your silence was misread as surrender, you let them believe it. Because you knew something they didn't. You were evolving, becoming whole in private. They called your discomfort dysfunction, but you know now, it wasn't weakness, it was your soul rejecting illusions. That ache, it was truth saying, I'm still here. You weren't breaking down, you were breaking format. You were outgrowing the outdated version of yourself that once fit into broken systems. And now, the shift within you is undeniable. It may be subtle, but it radiates. You don't need a platform, a speech, or a crowd. Your transformation doesn't need volume to be felt. Your essence speaks in frequencies. What they once labeled distance was actually your protection. What they called cold was your clarity. You've stopped shrinking to fit into others' expectations. You no longer apologize for your boundaries or soften your truth for their comfort. The old rules no longer apply. The timelines others imposed are dissolving, and you're finally aligning with your own divine rhythm. You no longer need validation to move forward. You no longer shapeshift to make others feel safe. Your energy, your presence, your choices, they are now rooted in authenticity. You're not here to be accepted. You're here to embody what others once said was too much. You're not interested in revenge or proving yourself anymore. You've outgrown that battlefield. This is not a comeback. This is an atmospheric reset. The world you once tried to please can no longer hold the new version of you. The softened, apology-filled self you once carried has been released. Now you don't beg for space. You are the space. You don't ask to be heard, you speak with impact when it matters most. People may say you've changed. They'll say you're unrecognizable, and they're right. But not because you became someone new, because you stopped hiding who you've always been. The veils have dropped. The real you is no longer in hiding. Your energy is too aligned to pretend. You are not lost, you are being revealed. You no longer chase validation or perform emotional acrobatics to be accepted. You've remembered that your value isn't in how relatable you are, it's in how real you are. You're not here to fit in. You're here to challenge everything that asked you to play small. Your very existence is now incompatible with falseness. People who once relied on your uncertainty will feel off balance. Opportunities that once excited you may now fade away. This isn't failure, it's elevation. Your frequency is too refined to attract what once tolerated your half-lit power. Let what's not aligned fall away, gracefully, silently, powerfully. You're not chasing closure. You've created it. You're not begging for clarity. You are clarity. You don't need to shut doors anymore. Your energy locks them naturally. You are being repositioned, not punished, not exiled, elevated. Everything that's falling away is proof of what's rising. You are no longer defined by the reactions of others. You are no longer edited by other people's comfort zones. You are not meant to be universally understood. You are meant to awaken the parts of the world that forgot what authenticity looks like. You're not here to be the nice version of yourself. They already tried to mold that. You're here to be the fire that no longer flickers for acceptance. A fire that warms those meant to walk with you and burns illusions to ash. You don't need to be loud. You just need to be real. If you feel a little strange right now, unsure, even unrecognizable to yourself, know this is proof of your transformation. Growth feels unfamiliar because you've never been here before. But don't fear it. Embrace it. The nervous system doesn't lie. You are walking away from spiritual cages. You're not unraveling, you're unfolding. This is your alignment. This is your frequency claiming its territory. This isn't about hype, ego, or status. This is about finally living from the soul, no longer negotiating your truth. You are not here to beg for space. You are the atmosphere. You are the message. You were never broken, just buried. And now the real you is rising, not to be seen, but because it's time. The time for compromise is over. The time for masks is over. You're not becoming something new. You're finally embodying everything you've always been. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, thank you for this moment of transformation. I come before you not with shame or regret, but with reverence for the journey that shaped me. I release all versions of myself that were created out of fear, people-pleasing, or survival. I honor them for getting me this far, but they no longer define me. Let my spirit rise above the noise of the world. May I walk in authenticity, not to impress, but to inspire. Let my presence be a beacon of calm, courage, and clarity. Align me with the frequency of truth, not the convenient truth, but the raw, liberating truth that sets my soul on fire. Let me be unapologetically real. Help me to trust the process of becoming, even when it's messy, even when it's uncomfortable. I know that discomfort is the stretching of my soul into divine expansion. Remove from my path anything that dims my light. Detach me gently but firmly from energies that no longer serve my purpose or reflect my value. Let my silence speak volumes. Let my clarity create space. Let my boundaries be sacred without needing explanation. Rebuild my spirit where it was once broken. Restore my voice where it was silenced. Replace fear with grounded confidence that cannot be shaken. Lord, grant me the wisdom to know what to release and the courage to walk into the unknown. Let my journey be one of sacred alignment, guided by love and protected by purpose. And when others feel my energy shift, may they see not arrogance, but a soul finally free. May my life be the evidence of internal work, divine timing, and unwavering truth. So be it.